The presence is essentially the truth and the way that is ourself, that is our life. I refer to it as the presence because through my own journey of contemplations and self-exploration, I became very aware that it's not a one thing, it is all things, the one constant being of life, that we are always in every moment. It's the present moment, it's the flow of life, it's the natural rivering of life that is. So, having witnessed this incredible gap, a rift for humanity, between the notion of our spirit, the source of our true peace, and the world of conflict, our ego, limited perceptions and stories we have, I really wanted to find a way of bridging that divide. I wanted to reveal how we can truly live from a place of peace. So that inspired me to take a journey of deep reflection and inner inquiry, and that revealed the presence. So the presence is the culmination of those practices, condensed, brought down to the most essential point, the most direct point of what is happening in us physiologically, consciously, energetically, when we are in the state of presence. And how do we embody that? How do we adopt that in our life? The presence is powerful in that it puts us into the direct state of experience rather than still contemplating our concepts about what it means to be the living experience of awareness, of freedom, of deep connection with our essential self. And from that state, we're able to move into our life, into the world, with that state still deeply established, rather than go and sit in the meditation room for a while and then go back to our life and everything turns into chaos again. So it's profoundly sustainable, it's immediately direct, and it brings us to such a deep place of our own direct experience that we can no longer doubt what we truly are.
And even though I've had teachings before where they try to get you to take it into your everyday life, this has been the most effective delivery of that philosophy of trying to live in this way of meditative peace and carry it into every activity that you do and share it with everyone that you come across.
I've been to many different courses and on how to get that experience, but what Isira does is actually take you step by step through how to integrate that experience, and actually gives you really useful and workable tools on how to take that into your everyday life, rather than just some, oh, here's a wonderful experience, and then when you walk out from the workshop, it's literally gone. It's like, how do I reconnect with that? She's given us very specific ways to do that, which are not difficult.
And ultimately, really why we gather in presence, to establish ourselves in the truth of our being, is because we have an aspiration to fulfill our greatest potential, to be all that we can be, to give that, to give what we truly are to life. Our life has a resource that is so vast. The power within us that is untapped can provide us with everything we need now to respond to the world positively, to impact the world effectively in a way that it really will make a difference. And that is my mission. My mission is to make a difference in this world. I want to see a different world for my children and their children, for you and for everyone. I want to see a different world for our rivers, for our birds, for our animals, and for every human on the planet. And I know that what we see is what we create. And when we see from the place that is our truth, that is our love and our freedom, that is what we create.
Isira's work and her mission, in my opinion, is the most important work there is in the world. It's what the world needs. People want to save the planet and people want to change the world. Well, this is someone that actually has the capacity, the ability to literally introduce people to themselves, to their own joy, to their own hearts.
When I think of the world today, especially with issues like climate change and issues of child abuse, I think that something like this, something that what Isira has to offer in the presence, I think it could have an incredible ripple effect throughout the world. I really do. And the reason for it is because it is really so simple. That's what's so incredible about what she's teaching.
She said something yesterday that you don't have to be seeking liberation or enlightenment if you just want to live your life authentically, if you just want to be who you can be, who you really are. And who wouldn't want that? Then what she's offering is a way to do that.
Are you giving all of yourself? Are you giving all that you are and all that you can be? This is a question designed not to put you into self-judgment, but to open you to inspiration. It's about inviting you to a deeper place in your being where you can unleash your greatest power, your greatest potential.